Why don't we do one more tonight? And we'll try out our brand new Mantis deck. Oh, I get 2 of them. Let's see just how much harder it gets when we put on 2. I'm very curious. We're going to not turn on the totem stuff. Okay, so really, Mantis God is the only thing we got going for us. And we have to hope that we can get something powerful enough to carry us along in the early game. I feel Mantis God is very solid start, but we need something else to carry. Thinking Wolf Cub is very good all around. When a card bearing the sigil is played, a copy is in your hand. I mean, you know what I'm thinking. What if we put that ability on Mantis God? And we just had infinite Mantis Gods. I mean, it's just silly enough to work. Let's give it a try. So we absolutely have to combine it to start off with. Get rid of you, put it on you, and now we have an infinitely replenishable Mantis God. This might be just silly enough to work. So here's what I'm thinking. Play Cat, play Mantis God, and play a Mantis God, and play a Mantis God, and pass. Oh, this is silly. Uh-huh. Okay. Now, if we can get a damage upgrade on our Mantis God, boy howdy, we're in good shape. So that's where we gotta go next, I think. We gotta aim for the attack power up. And we got one. Very lucky. I am not going to risk it by putting him on the altar twice. I'm gonna take him back right away. Now, we can get another upgrade or we can get a squish. I feel like the totem battles are not a problem right now, because as long as we draw our Mantis, we have the win. I mean, there's nothing he can really do to stop us. Just like that. So I think now our objective is to get something that can scry. Make something more consistent. Ooh, hello. Something more consistent to bring Mantis God out. Mealworm is fun. It would make Mantis God more survivable. And I wonder if the copy gets brought back in. We're going to find out. We're going to do a little bit of experimentation here. Now, do we want to squish or do another upgrade? Squishing makes our deck more lean. And if we put the mealworm on the cat, then we're always getting its boost from the sacrifice. It's basically just 1 extra health all the time. That's pretty good for an infinitely sacrificable card. Plus, keeps our deck very lean. So let's try that. You get sacrificed onto cat. Just like that, you're providing a little bit of health upgrade for everybody who gets summoned off of you. I see 2 campfires ahead. That's big value. That is very big value. So let's see how this works out. We're going to put cat right over here. So this should turn you into a, yep, 2/2. It does not persist, though. You can see the Mantis God that got put in our hand is only a 1. But we still win. Here we go. And we get a ton of overkill in the meantime. Look at that. That was from full health. So where do we go from here? I still stand by it that we need more reliability and predictability on the draw. Adding a pelt into the deck is not helping that situation, but it's okay. So attack power. If we put the attack power on the cat, it gets added into everything that gets sacrificed off of it. I feel like you have to do that. Just boosting the cat to Kingdom Come is going to be the next objective. Because it's always going to have value. Yeah. Yeah. So even if we're using the cat to summon these kind of, you know, worthless cards, little mealworms or whatever, we're still getting the boost. We're still getting the value. Now, I'm thinking ahead of, like, what can kill us? What can manage to do damage to us at this stage? Because you will put, you know, a bucket in front of everybody. Oh, hey, what's up, Dogfish? What's going on? How's my favorite pangolin doing? I've got a very weird deck going on right now. We unlocked... Oh boy, where to even start? So, we unlocked a new deck, and it starts with a Mantis God. And whenever we play our Mantis God, we get another Mantis God in our hand. Also, an apple. The apple is a new thing where if it's sacrificed, it gives its stats to whatever it gets summoned from. So I was thinking, oh, I'm going to be clever. I'm going to put it on a cat so it gets infinite value. So as of right now, we have an absolutely absurd, thin deck that just can create infinite mantises right off the go. It's, yeah. The infinite value does work. So let me show you what our turn 1 looks like. We bring our little cat out, because he's very cute. And then we get a Mantis God, and, you know, oh, but wait, we need another Mantis God, so we're going to get another Mantis God. And, oh, wait, we need another Mantis God. Let me just get another Mantis God. It's absurd. We have officially broken the game. And even when he brings his 10 million buckets out, I don't think he can possibly survive. So, yeah, this one's interesting. He doesn't stand a chance. It's almost a little sad. So this is what we're up to tonight. How have you been, Dogfish? Look at all the bits. My goodness. Oh wow. This is gonna be fun. This is either gonna like go right to the victory at the last boss, or it's gonna fail spectacularly somewhere along the way. And I'm just along for the ride, man. By the way, Dogfish, I saw some of the some of your gameplay on your channel for Baba Is You. That game is so much fun. Are you planning on doing some more streaming for it? A mealworm. And a gold pill. been meaning to stream, but hands hurt, waiting to heal up. Oh, that's smart. That's very smart. Good call. I like the idea of getting an Aurelia out here, based on our absurd combo deck that we're running. Oh no, we get another pack rat though. I have been neglecting my items. So this deck really works well if I can keep it thin, and right now it's getting a little bit of bloat. I want to be careful about where I go from here, because it has that amazing one-turn win if I can pull it out. The trick, yeah, see, so, the trick is we don't always get that turn one piece. So instead, I'm going to put you over here. I'm going to put you over here. Perhaps over here. And there we go. Still enough to get a turn one win. It's too powerful, Dogfish. It's too powerful. Something else, perhaps. Cards in hand's not bad. I'd rather have... Clover lets you... Yeah, yes, the Clover lets you get a reroll one time on each normal card selection. Makes it a little bit more flexible. This one's kind of tough, actually. I think I'll get the alpha. We generate a fair number of bones. I will try and thin the deck a little bit here. For example, this Ant Queen is doing nothing for us right now. I do not mind getting rid of her. Because we do not have ant synergy going for us. Now we can either get a squish or a combine, and we got our combo this turn, so we're just gonna win this fight. Easy peasy. Get lots of bonus points. I mean, usually I like to think out these fights and get real cerebral with it, but lately it's just come down to play Mantis God, win game. It's the static card. I do like the randomness, but I feel like we gotta go for something that we can combine. Not seeing it. Ooh, Direwolf, though. Got a new Direwolf, too. That was from our last gameplay session. Now, we don't have any duplicates other than Ringworm, which means we're definitely going this way. And with that, who do we want to sacrifice? Like... wonder what happens if you do sacrifice Mantis to put on the Direwolf. Does that work the way I think it will? Will he attack twice in both directions? If so, that creates a very powerful creature. I'm gonna try it. So we'll sacrifice you, put that on Direwolf. See. We'll see how that works. I can see that go in a couple different ways. Hopefully it won't just cannibalize the effects on each other, though. So we need 3 to bring out Direwolf. Got 2. Still think we're okay. We will put Squirrel over here. Oops. We'll put Cat down here. Then next turn, we should be able to bring out Direwolf for a nice easy win before that big wolf shows up and messes with us. So what happens if we do this? Boop, boop, boop. Put you here. You should be doing 4 twice to each direction. Let's see how it works. I don't think that worked the way it was supposed to work. It might have just been a trick of the eye, but I think I saw it attack the middle lane? If that's the case... Also, we're getting another pack rat. See, the deck is becoming more and more inconsistent the more we add to it. Love the pack rat. Yeah, he's fun. Now... Okay. I could give them a ringworm. Make fires free for the rest of the game. In fact, I don't know why I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Oh no, they didn't need it. Oh, jeez. Oh, of all the times. I wish I knew the percentage chance on them consuming the item on the second upgrade. Because I feel like it happened almost every time that I was getting eaten on the second play. But that's been 2 in a row that they've survived. So this is interesting. We are now in a situation where... I guess we could just throw a Great White out there. Just throw the Great White out and see what sticks. In fact, kind of tempted to do just that. How many ticks do we need to win? 5, right? So I could just advance the round. That's tempting. I think I'll do that, because I have items that keep overflowing anyway. So we will jump directly into round 2 here, knowing that he's gonna crunch our dear little shark friend. Also, that did not work the way I thought it would. I thought we needed 4. 2, 3, 4. Did you not do 4 damage? That was my math wrong there. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Well. Let's see where this goes then. Just got a lot more interesting. We need to draw our good stuff. Somehow didn't realize this busted deck before Prospector. Yeah. I think Prospector is our second boss right now. So we're definitely making good headway. It's gonna bust all my cards. They do get rearranged. They are random in Kaycee's mod. So you could get anybody as your first boss. So I'm pretty sure this is just game for us. I don't think he can do anything to stop us from here. I mean, we're gonna have a very full hand, but there's no stopping us from here. If I can... Honestly, I'll just keep putting out some more Mantis Gods. Where'd you go? There you are. Never did get our cats going. But that didn't seem to hinder us. Now, normally I would be afraid of spikes above everything else against a deck like this, because Mantis God gets countered hard by those spikes. But since he just goes back to my hand whenever I play him, I feel like it's not that big of a threat, after all. I'll keep taking the big cards, because, I don't know. I feel like if we get our infinite Mantis Gods out, we can do a good job with pulling them. But I do want to start combining some cards. Definitely need to make this deck a bit more thin and consistent. Now, do we want sigils or attack power? I feel like we've got a lot of big attackers. Yeah, let's go with attackers. Oh my gosh. I was like, they really drew my 2 zeros. Thankfully, Urayuli's a real bud and is just gonna win the whole challenge for us. Ooh, a scry. I feel like you have to take the scry. If we're looking to make our deck more consistent, that's the way to do it. I see a fire up there, which is either removal or power up. For this, we hit a mushroom, we can combine these 2 pack rats. That's not too bad. I'm tempted to put the sacrifice thing on maybe this ringworm to just give something a ton of health. Oh, but it won't be infinite, it's just the one time. Right, gotta remember that. I mean, we could make a diving grizzly. It's the same attack power, but it's more... Well, if it's diving, then I guess it doesn't matter how much health it has. Okay, I talked myself out of it. That didn't last long. A diving alpha, maybe? Diving alpha's not bad. At least keep those bonuses up. Sure. Let's do a diving alpha. Really, everything that we are toying with right now is in service of getting to our Mantis God play quicker. So really, we're just kind of trying to survive long enough to make that happen. Well, not a great first turn. I can put our ringworm out there as kind of like a chump block. But we need to get our mantises out. Not happening. Huh. Okay. Ouch. Wow, that escalated very quickly. Okay. We got 1 life left. Nothing can stop this deck, except inconsistency. Bones, health, or species. Gotta go for health. Oh wait, that's sacrifice. Still, stand by it. Hey, there we go. Not sure if that's a good thing, considering we're trying to make this deck thinner. But, I'll take a wolf. Why not? So we're at kind of a crossroads here. Either we need to make this deck thinner and more consistent, or we need to build a separate engine that can live on its own. Also, my gosh, you really don't want to eat this ringworm, do you? Okay, well check it out. I see a mushroom up ahead. If we can... Yeah, second engine is... It's gotta be some... Well, first of all, we got our what we needed. We're gonna do a cat over here. Gonna do a couple of Mantis Gods. Just like that. I'm thinking we put both of the ringworms together into one at the mushroom. Then we combine the ringworm with a mealworm. That way it becomes a huge sacrifice target. None of these are good. Yeah, the consistency is going to start to burn a little bit. So this way, at least, the ringworm is serving some purpose. Because at this point, getting full upgrades on both of them is, you know, it's turned it into a respectable monster in its own right. Now we've got 2 more mushrooms up this way, but I don't think we have enough duplicates to benefit from them. We could combine the rats, but that's it. I think this is enough to win. No, not quite. Right? Because we can only play 1. Interesting. So how do we want to do that, then? Perhaps we... Oh, I know. Check this out. So Wolf Cub comes out and will scry for us. We scry for Cat. Cat gets put here. And now we've got enough to win. There we go. Okay, saved it. So that's like the consistency that I was looking for, having multiple ways to get to that same outcome. Now we've got 1 duplicate, just the pack rat. We can roll the dice and hope for another duplicate here to further thin the deck. Because best case scenario, this is a net -2 cards, which is really nice. If we go this way, we have a chance at burning a card, but we're also going to gain some cards from the pelt person. Over this way, we're going to get 2 cards. So I think we got to roll the dice and try to grab a duplicate on here. And we got one. Fantastic. Not going to push my luck. I'll take any duplicate I can. So we're pulling this back from a cluttered deck to a much more consistent and usable deck. One more combine for Direwolf should do the trick. Although I will admit, I'm pretty sure we borked his bifurcated attack thing. Because he does not seem to attack 2 lanes twice. Instead, it seems like he just attacks a 3rd lane in front of him. Which is a strange interaction that I was not expecting. But hey, it's all for fun. So Trapper, normally my Mantis would be very nice for this. And we got him. So we gotta play it, right? 2 ways around it. This will give me a little bit of momentum, while also clearing out a little bit of space for me. That doesn't bother me too much, because I can just get another Mantis very easily. Right along. Okay. So this guy's going to get a little bit more juice to go. Do I want to start building some pelts so that I can clear the field? No. I think I want to focus on just doing damage and getting Mantis God to pop off. Yes. I think that's the play. So we're going to get one more guy. Mantis God right here. That should be good. I wish we had our cat out so that we could get empowered Mantis Gods, but I guess you can't have everything. We'll get to clear 2 lanes, and if we play it right, we should be able to knock something out. So I want to put my other Mantis God right here, which means this lane gets double value and this lane gets double value. So we want these 2 lanes clear. Without even looking what we're grabbing, I know that's the lanes we want. I'm just kidding, it moved a guy there. But that's okay. I can put my last one right over on this side. And that should do it. That should be game. Nice. Okay. Very good. So that was a good proof of concept for consistency. We've got multiple ways to get these mantises out there. Now we're adding more bloat to the deck, unfortunately. Direwolf's okay, because we can crunch it at the mushroom, but the scry... I do love the scry. I think that's the consistency we need. Now, is this the last boss, or do we have one more map to go? I would love to have... Oh, nope, okay. I was going to say, I'd love to have one more map to have the opportunity to thin this a little bit further. But alas, this is where we're at. So I feel like we have to crunch Magpie into something else. Cat is not going to be super useful for us this time. Only on account of... it's going to get knocked out by the moon, assuming we make it there. So instead, what if we did what we were planning on doing, and we crunch the ringworm into the mealworm? That way the ringworm becomes a really solid sacrifice. That would leave us with the magpie just as a play, though. I'm tempted... maybe we put the magpie's powers on the mealworm? Makes it more playable. I think it's more important to have an easy scry than it is to have a more powerful creature. Because this deck is all about... yeah, this deck is all about getting the engine online. So let's go with this. It's a nice little bonus perk if we get to sacrifice it, but the important thing is it's a cheap scry. Oh, how I relish this moment. Right. Our first hand is going to really set the pace for how this fight's going to go. We need something to come online, because once all of his rares start piling in, it gets bad. Okay, so we got our mealworm. That means we've got a scry. But we need another bone to get there. How do we get another bone? We can sacrifice these 2. Yes. I think that's how we do it. Right, so we have to pull Wolf out to do that. That lets us bring Mealworm. That lets us get Mantis. That out. We can sacrifice you, put you out. Alright. Now we're cooking. So he will get his own Mantis God on the field, but that doesn't bother me too much. Because we've got momentum now. that momentum going. Nice. Okay. Does not bother me. We're just going to throw another Mantis out. Nice. Oh. Uh-oh. I forgot about this part. Oops, I did not even see him readying the pickaxe. I don't think that's a huge deal, because we can still just get another Mantis out. Yeah, this should not be too much of a problem. Perfect. Now, we just spend all of our time grabbing squirrels until our hand is full of squirrels, and then we play a bunch of Mantis. I'm fairly certain we're safe on this, but we're gonna see. Now, do I want to put Turkey Vulture out first? No. Better pace. What was the +1 skull in the upper left? So that's one of the new challenge modifiers that I have on for this challenge run. It just makes more enemies and more difficult. That being said, I don't know what it's done to the moon, because it looks the same as it always looks. I don't think it has more health. I think it always had 40. So it's supposed to make more enemies and make them harder, but I have not been seeing that result personally. So I think we gotta just keep pumping out these Mantis Gods. It's really our only saving grace. Throw a Vulture out there just for good measure. But we are getting outpaced by the moon at this point. And a cat would not save us. So we can play one Mantis per turn, is where we're at right now. Okay. No need to worry. We got this. In fact, a little bit more value there. Perfect. Wow. Whew, and to think I was worried. Shh. Haha. 6 misplays! That's like an all-time low for me. Very nice. See, look, I put this, actually I put it on twice. It just says more difficult. It's supposed to be harder. I think we ended up just blasting through too many of the fights to really see this in action, but perhaps in subsequent run-throughs we'll see more of it. Also, we have officially gotten to the point where the developer has not written the data entries for this deep into the lore, so it's, you know, beta. However, we did get a Wolverine. It attacks an opposing creature and it perishes. Wait, when it attacks an opposing creature and it perishes, this card gains 1 power. What? An opposing creature and perishes. So basically it has to go up against spikes, otherwise... Oh, no. It refers to the opposing creature, not the Wolverine. Okay, misplaced modifiers. So when the Wolverine attacks an opposing creature, and the opposing creature perishes, the Wolverine gains 1 power. Now I understand. Okay, so it kind of can start to ball out of control a little bit. Magic the Gathering judge is going to go crazy over this one, I know, right? Too confusing. Ooh, so we've unlocked single candle mode, only 1 life. Well, no mistakes. boy.